And my thing is, how many Drake interviews do we actually have?
Talk to these niggas, bruh. Talk to these niggas.
And y'all gave her the biggest one.
Huh?
Realmatic Podcast.
Speaking of making money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some might say that we're prophets. Some might say we can tell the future.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Listen, man.
What?
Bobbie Althoff.
Oh, yo, hey.
Who's the one who called it? I think who called it.
I think we all called it.
I think we kind of all did.
I think Ross said it first. I think Ross said it first.
I called her
Said it
industry
first.
plant. I believe it might have been me who really started this off, because I think it was because I told y'all I watched that whole Drake interview and was really annoyed because it was like, bro, what are we watching here?
I thought it was boring.
Nah, man.
Did y'all see the video about what she said with Lil Yachty? Did y'all see that video?
Yes.
The one about you people?
No, I'm gonna show you, bro.
That was hilarious.
She was talking about Lil Yachty, bro.
Okay. Yachty, when I walked into his house, I was so uncomfortable. It was so awkward. He didn't say hi to me. He's just sitting there and he's not even acknowledging that I'm in the room. I'm just sitting there like
skin
on
crawling.
my phone. And then he comes up, he's like, oh, hi. Gives me like a half hug. And I'm just like, hi. Then goes back to his spot. And I'm like, dude, I don't even want to do this. I'm texting my friend. I need to leave. This is so awkward. I don't want to, like, what am I doing here? Then she's like, lean into this during the interview, like call it out. Then during our interview, I was able to be like, why did you do that? What are you doing?
I would love to see you at like a Pizza Hut takeout one day in like 5 years as you're getting your fucking Bentley with your Chanel shades on. I'm like, what the fuck, Bobbie? That's you. You're like, it's me, nigga.
I'm not going to say that, but you can continue.
Okay. She's like, it's me, nigga.
Please don't put words like that in my mouth.
What?
I'm not going to say that.
Say what? What's up? You wouldn't say what's up?
No.
Oh, you wouldn't say it's me. You'd just be like, nigga.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, sure.
Please don't do that to me.
Do what?
You know I wouldn't say that.
She would say nigga, bro. I don't know what you say. I believe it.
Bruh.
So the downfall of Bobbie has been going on for the past couple of days, about a week now. The interview with her and Drake has been taken down. It's just so full circle. And I think that people need to realize that, white people keep coming into certain spaces and just trying to profit off of us. And you got to protect that. And my thing is, how many Drake interviews do we actually have?
Talk to these niggas, bruh. Talk to these niggas.
And y'all gave her the biggest one.
Huh?
Goofy.
Who is she?
No one can tell you, bro. I watched the Who Is a Bobbie Althoff video because I was like, I gotta know, like behind the scenes. Let's figure this out. Like, bro, she was a TikToker. She used to show. She literally just used to do TikToks. That's all she was doing. She accumulated some followers. She had some kids. She never shows her kids' faces. She nicknamed her children Concrete and whatever, just so people don't know her kids' names. She's like a following of people just like her for that weird, quirky content.
Right.
Then she over time wanted to rebrand and do a podcast. Bro, she did one podcast and then the second one was Drake.
Bro, I was asking the same question. Where did she come from? How did she get a Drake interview? This nigga DJ Academics broke that shit down. He said these podcasts are signed to a podcast label. She signed to the same label as Drake.
Oh.
That's why she got the interview. So I'm just sitting there, I'm like, who the fuck? Because they said, she DM'd Drake and Drake responded. Drake gets hundreds of DMs.
A day.
You think that he just gonna find Bobbie and be like, oh, okay. No. It's because they on the same podcast label. That's why he got that shit. So it's like, bro, you got this fucking podcast with Lil Yachty. Stop disrespecting him. Like he's not one of the greatest rappers of our generation. Don't do that. Don't take down the Drake shit. Drake didn't want to be with her no more. That's why he took it down. He didn't want nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
You're going to sit up there in front of your little white friends and talk about how, Lil Yachty was awkward. Bitch, you awkward.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Bro, you're in my house while I'm doing work. Like literally, bro. I've been watching the Little Boat Show or whatever. He has like a whole series on YouTube. Yo, we say what we want to say about Yachty. Yachty be trying to work with his team, bro. Like trying to craft and work on like the next steps in his career, bro. You ain't about to pull it to my house and be like, "Oh, he was being awkward to me, bro." I can literally imagine exactly how he was moving. Because if you watch like his videos, like that's literally what he'd be on. Like he'd be like on like 2-3 different phone calls.
Right. It's the
It's a
damn
thing.
entitlement, though. The entitlement from this woman. Ma'am, you just had an interview with Drake and Lil Yachty. Do you
And
know how many
Tyga.
people would kill for that opportunity? And Tyga. You know how many people would kill for that opportunity?
Fact.
And you sitting up here talking shit about this man. That shit is crazy to me. That shit, bro. Imagine if we had Lil Yachty on the platform, bro.
I'm not saying, look, I'm not saying,
I'm
I'm
like-
slobbing Lil Yachty. But like, hold on.
I'm not doing
like,
all
hey,
that. I'm
he
not
like,
doing
hey,
all
yo,
that.
imagine. But like, yo, like I'm
Man.
gonna have some respect for it and be like, yo, all right, bro, we gonna have some real conversation. We gonna laugh, we gonna joke, and we gonna blow up, we gonna hype this shit up.
I'm
We gonna like, yo,
saying, bro. I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, he was awkward. If that nigga was awkward, that nigga was awkward, bro.
bro, that was awkward, and we talking about that in our own personal group chat. You better shut
Facts.
up. We ain't talking
Facts,
about none
bro.
of that.
You know what I
You're
mean?
wild.
And I got another video for y'all
Nah, man, let me see.
with Bobbie, man.
I saw the comments. You read the comments. You're responding to the comments because you don't have anything better to do with your time but respond to comments under my video.
You know, I was hoping to get to know you a little bit on here, the way we've
Okay.
gotten to know each other off camera. And I see what you're doing.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You want to seem cool. You're like, oh, I want my people to think, what do you call them?
goblins?
Did you come up with that? Mm-hmm. And they just went along with it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you have a fan army name?
No.
Okay.
You would know that because you stalk me in your free time. Mm-hmm. You don't have to ask a question you know the answer to.
Okay.
Do you have anything else
Yeah.
you want
I
to
had-
talk about?
I had questions to ask about.
Did you write them down?
No, I remember my stuff.
Okay, congratulations. You've been doing this for a lot longer. You're much older than me.
I'm 23.
You're not 23.
Okay.
I think we went over this when we did my podcast. You're like, what?
When you had all my information wrong, when you thought you knew where I was from and who I was dating and how much money I had and what car I drove and my age, and it was all off.
Okay. It's not my fault that no one actually cares enough to get that information right about you.
Jesus Christ, you're such a...
I agree.
Well.
I agree. 'Cause I just feel like I don't know who made her mad, but now she's getting to the point where she's becoming intolerable. And I feel like, why is she interesting at this point? And I feel like she's not even coming with interest. She's not coming with a nice interview. She's almost acting very entitled in her approach. So at this point, it's kind of like, what we doing, bro? Doesn't need to get her up out of here, bro. She's not making good content. Because inviting her to your podcast at this point, you're just kind of just like you're continuing the narrative that we need her for some type of clout.
Like, get these plants out of here, man.
Get the weed killer.
Get these plants out of here, man. This shit is not cool, man. Like, we got so many dope Black entertainers and content creators, and we just got people like this here.
Yeah, bro.
Just taking up space, man.
Taking up all the space.
So entitled, man. Be grateful.
Damn, Bobbie. And then the whole theory that her and Bobbie slept together. Drake and Bobbie slept together.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
That's not even his type.
Oh man. No, in the interview, she was like, am I your type? He was like, I do.
I'll do it.
Oh, he
I
did?
do
He
it.
said that?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Never mind.
I do it. That just was
I
so
don't know.
funny, bro. She looked so uncomfortable. I was like, all right, Bobbie.
She was like, you'll do it. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. That's crazy, man.
We called it, bro. This is the downfall of Bobbie, bro.
Yeah, it is, man.
Realmatic Podcast.